Hello everyone, the Warm-Up channel is with you, and today we will talk about the situation at the front and what changes have occurred over the past day. And let us always start with the losses that the Russian army suffered over the past day. Russia lost 620 liquidated personnel, 14 tanks, 32 armored personnel vehicle, 4 artillery system, 1 aircraft, 1 helicopter, 1 UAV, and 8 vehicles and full tanks. Very good result for Ukrainian army. And let's talk about the latest news on the front. In the Svatova direction, active fighting continues along the entire contact line. We also have information about the blowing up of the bridge in the Krasnolichinsk area. Here, the undermining of the bridge in Krasnolichinsk by the Russian troops indicates the fragility of the Russian Federation in defense as a strategic direction. This village is the cave to Kremenaya, allows you to maneuver around Rubizhne and Severodonetsk here, and the north, and threatens Svatova from the south and from the east. This village is really very important for Ukrainian troops. Avdiivka direction, significant pressure on our positions began in the last 4 days. In addition to successes in Vodiane, the enemy advanced to the forest belt in the Opotne. Here, it is known about the assaults in Maryanka, also previously unsuccessful, as well on the Volodymyrska-Slavne line, but the situation here is completely unknown. Yesterday there was information about attempts to attack our position in the Pavlivka area, but it was unsuccessful, as always. In the temporarily occupied territory of the Kherson region, the enemies continue to dismantle and remove the equipment of communications towers to the Donetsk region, in order to establish and expand the coverage of the so-called national communication operators. Preparations for the evacuation of individual units and military equipment of the enemy from the right bank part of the Kherson region are ongoing. For this purpose, the availability of watercraft of the river fleet is verified, pontoon crossings are installed, and the serviceability and readiness of barges are periodically checked. The other day, 2 of them were successfully destroyed by units of the Defense Forces of Ukraine in the area of Antonievsky Bridge. According to detailed information, damage to the enemy's manpower and equipment in the previous days has been confirmed. Thus, in the Kherson region, a column of enemy military equipment was destroyed. In the Zaporizhzhia direction, here, an ammunition depot, 5 units of weapons and military equipment of various types were destroyed and wounded to 120 military personnel. During the day, the aviation of Defense Forces of Ukraine struck the enemy 21 times, of which 15 of the areas of concentration of weapons and military equipment, 2 on platoon strongholds, and 4 on the position of the enemy's air defense complexes. In difficult direction, our air defense unit shot down 1 enemy helicopter and 1 Su-25 attack aircraft. Over the past day, soldiers of the missile troops and artillery hit the control post and the anti-aircraft missile installation. And now let's talk on the latest news. On the morning of October 31, the Russians launched another massive attack on the territory of Ukraine. The enemies targeted 10 regions and damaged 18 objects of critical infrastructure, mostly energy. 13 people were injured as a result of the morning shelling in Ukraine. This was announced by the head of the national police, Igor Klimenko, on the air of the telephone. At the moment, we have 13 people who were injured as a result of today's attack by the Russian Federation. In Moldova, near the border with Ukraine, near the village of Naslavcha, here On the morning of October 31, a downed Russian missile fell in the Moldovan Minister of Internal Affairs reported. This morning, a missile shot down by a Ukrainian anti-aircraft system fell in the northern part of the city of Naslavcha in the Republic of Moldova, on the border with Ukraine. There are no casualties yet, but windows have been shattered in several houses in Naslavcha, the statement said. The General Intelligence Service of Ukraine reports 2 Ka-52 were destroyed at the airfield in the Pskov region and 2 more were seriously damaged. On the night of October 31, a powerful explosion took place at Vereti Air Force Base of the Russian Federation, Pskov region, Island 5. 2 Russian Ka-52 alligator attack helicopters were completely destroyed. 2 more significantly damaged. Details regarding the destruction of other equipment and personnel are being clarified. In order to eliminate the consequences of the explosions as well as to search for subversive groups, the personnel of the military unit was put on alert and investigate actions are being carried out in the military unit. Ka-52 Alligator is a Russian-made and attack helicopter. The cost is about $16 million. Thank you all for your attention. If this video was useful for you, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can support me. Thank you all and see you tomorrow.